everyone. Hopefully I earned your sub today. So yesterday, Red Dead Redemption was confirmed to be re-releasing on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch this August. And a lot of people weren't happy for this. The reason being that it's being priced at $50, won't include multiplayer, no quality, no updates to the game. It's essentially just the original game being re-released for PlayStation 4 and Switch. There's no current gen version of the game. That means no PlayStation 5 version. And Xbox fans are not getting this version of the game because you can still buy the game on Xbox for $30 and it comes with free updates. If you play it on a modern day Xbox, it comes with the 4K update for free. So yeah, and this is the same crap that Take-Two is known for, because remember, they shut down the mod of a full remaster of Red Dead Redemption 1 that was being worked by the community. I remember someone said in my comment section that it's because of the coding that the game is not being re-released on PC, which is absolute bullshit. Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive are billion-dollar companies. They can hire people to create a remaster of this game. If modders can do this, modders did this for free. Like, this was free, and they were almost able to do this. So there's no excuse to that. And this game is not being made by Rockstar Games. This is being handled by a third-party company, which we all know what happened with GTA Definitive Edition. It was a complete horrible disaster, and Grove Street Games tried to justify their using of AI technology to try and showcase how they developed the game as justification for that poor release of all three of those games. Heck, San Andreas literally had a missing bridge that made the game unplayable unless you knew where the bridge was. And before you say Red Dead Redemption doesn't have a large fan base, Red Dead Redemption 2 sold over 50 million copies. So yeah, there is a fan base for this game and this franchise. So that also is not a plausible argument. And to make things worse, Take-Two CEO says Red Dead Redemption port pricing is commercially accurate. So spending $50 for a 10-year-old game that has no modern-day updates is commercially accurate. Again, with features being taken out. This is exactly what The Last of Us Part 1 did. Like, at least with that argument, you can state that they at least updated the game with Last of Us Part 2 visual designs and accessibility options. Yeah, it didn't come with the multiplayer, which is a huge blow, but at least they did something. At least they released the game with better graphics and, accessibility options so people who have mobility issues can play the game. But here, like, none of that. So yesterday, Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar Games announced that Red Dead Redemption and zombie add-on Undead Nightmares being ported to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4 on August 17th. The physical edition is coming in October, and honestly, I'm going to call it, the Switch version is probably not even going to have a physical cartridge. It's probably going to be like a digital code. If that happens, I called it. And while that made cause for a celebration for many in the fan base, others took issue with its $50 price point. Yeah, because the game came out in 2010. Especially considering it's missing multiplayer and a PC release. Plus, it's already playable on Xbox Series X and 4K, and thanks to Xbox Series X and S, backwards compatibility has been accessible on Microsoft platforms for years. Now, I did get the game digitally on Xbox, so it does work that way for me. So I think my disc is just very old. I played the crap out of Red Dead Redemption 1, and I think just time got to it. Maybe it's just like the disc has aged to the point that it's probably not playable on Series X and not Xbox One. That's mine. Like everyone else says they work for them. I think it's just my disc that's the problem. After today's Take-Two earnings call, IGN asked CEO Strauss Zelnick why they priced a newly announced port the way they did, especially given the backwards compatibility situation for Xbox. That's just what we believe is commercially accurate price for it, Zelnick responded, which is complete bullshit. This is a 10-year-old game. It's not a remaster. It's not even updated. It's literally just a re-release. Take-Two's EVP of Finance, Hannah Sage, also pointed out that the port isn't just Red Dead's base game, but also Undead Nightmare. Okay. That justifies $50 for a 10-year-old game that has no modern-day updates and that's not coming to modern-day systems? Like, the PlayStation 5 is over a year old. You can smell the BS from their voices. Like, just say it for what it is. This is a cash grab. They know Red Dead fans have been wanting this for a long time, and they thought it would just be a cheap alternative to just re-release this game using a third-party studio. like, it will not shock me if this game comes out and it's entirely broken. Like, it will not shock me because Definitive Edition did. GTA Definitive Edition launched criminally broken and inferior to the original games in every way. So it will not surprise me when this game comes out and it's complete crap. Like, there are massive issues and huge problems. When asked if Undead Nightmare was the reason for its $50 price, Zelnick said the add-on was a great standalone game in its own right when it was originally released. So we feel like it's a great bundle for the first time and certainly a great value for customers. Yeah, he's actually right that the game actually did launch as a standalone expansion, because it is. It's just a fun what-if scenario. It's not meant to be canon. It's just some goofy zombie apocalyptic ways in Red Dead's universe. But no. Like, let's actually look this up. Just to put in context. Undead Nightmare. Oh, you can actually get the collection here. Oh, you have to not available separately. Probably here. You can't purchase it by itself anymore. So you do have to buy the entire game package, I guess. I'm not sure if this includes it. It's not saying that anywhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. But regardless, that doesn't justify a $50 price tag. Like, at most, I would say the game is $30, $40. Like, even at $40, I would say that's stretching it. But, dude, IGN asked him about a potential PC release, but Zelnick left it vague, saying he leaves game releases announcements up to the developers. Pressed further about the logic behind ports versus remasters versus remakes, Zelnick said it depends on the vision that the creative teams have for a title, and in the absence of having a powerful vision for something that we would do with a title, we might bring it to the original form. We've done that, and in certain instances we might remaster or remake. So it really depends on the title and how labels feel about it, the platform, and what we think about the opportunity for customers. Dude, not only did he throw Rockstar Games under the bus, which I'm pretty sure they deserve it, but he also threw us customers under the bus. It's what the customers want. The customers want an HD remake of Red Dead Redemption 1. That's what we want. Like, if you were to take Red Dead Redemption 1 and, like, remake it with Red Dead Redemption 2's, like, game engine and everything, I would pay $70 for that. I'm sure almost everyone would pay $70 for that. That would be extraordinary. But they're not doing that. They're saying, yeah, the customers want this. Yeah, the customers want a proper HD remake of one of the most beloved games within the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 era. And, yeah, like I stated, the community was already doing this, and then Take-Two shut them down, and it's just like such a crap show for everyone. It's like the customers get screwed, everyone feels like they're being taken advantage of. It's just like, what the hell, man? Like, this was such a sure thing, and you screwed it up somehow. Like, my expectations moving forward with Rockstar Games are so low in recent memory, because it's like the Blizzard Entertainment right now situation. You think they're going to give you something great, then they somehow screw it up. Like, this was a sure thing. This was easy for them. Like, an easy win. HD remaster Red Dead Redemption. And they couldn't even get that right. They just decided to cheap out and do this to the community. I feel so bad. Like, yeah, I am in a luxury position where I have an Xbox. Not everyone has an Xbox. Some people dedicate themselves to one platform because that's all they can afford, or it's just something that they choose to do. But in this situation, yeah. And not to mention, most people are literally sharing. This is the funny thing. I'm not going to show it here on the video because I feel like I'll get demonetized or struck down for that. But there are people on Twitter who are going through the comments section and sharing how to emulate Red Dead Redemption 1 on PC with all the features that are not in this re-release, which I think is just funny. In fact, Opera GX official Twitter literally put a GIF out, a meme out showing people how to emulate Red Dead Redemption on PC. It's just like, it's so crappy, because as a Red Dead Redemption fan, the franchise is being done dirty. Like, they apparently had a remaster of Red Dead Redemption 2 set to go for modern consoles with all the updates that PC fans have, and they canceled it because Red Dead Online didn't do as well as they thought. It didn't make GTA Online levels of money. and because of that, they kind of left it to die. Many Red Dead fans have been asking for Red Dead Online to get the support that it deserves, like a zombie apocalypse or an alien apocalypse, like something like that, which was hinted in the game's campaign, which would have been amazing. But none of that's come into fruition, and it really sucks. I just really hate this because a lot of Rockstar's games have been like left to die for GTA Online, and it's just so sad to see it happen. We're never gonna get a Bully 2. Midnight Club is dead. Manhunt is never gonna come back because that game I feel like would just be like a just a mess waiting to happen. I love Manhunt. I think it's a fantastic horror game, but I just don't think it would fly in modern day game design, especially if it had like modern day visuals. Can you imagine if it had like GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption visuals? That game would be not okay to be sold anywhere, but that's just my opinion. Either way, yeah, it just sucks for us, but maybe the modding community may, rescue us from this damnation, or maybe we'll just be left to suffer. So tell me what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear other people's opinions, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.